Show. Welcome to the IHN Show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the day in IHN Show history where today marks episode number 69, and with that, I was talking to my host and the producer just a second ago, and that is worth 3 free dingers. And the reason it is, let's actually turn the mic, dumbass. And the reason it is actually worth 3 free dingers is because we are a bunch of perverted little bastards, we are. So, alright, continue your show open there, Harold. We lose 3 dingers because you forgot to turn your mic on. So now we're back, now we're all back at 0 and tied. Oh yeah, this just, you know. Yeah. Just tearing it up. Pretty much. Look out, we're on a tear. The only thing we're tearing here is at... Oh, wait, never mind. My story over the weekend is I ain't got none. Oh, you ain't got none? Yeah, well, yeah, what do you expect? Alright, I got a story. Oh, jeez, I gotta hear this. Alright, my story is, this past weekend, this is kind of a lame story, but it's a story nonetheless. So this past weekend, I changed my car's oil. Oh, boy. And, of course, you know, pull it in the garage, put it on the ramps, all that stuff, drain the oil. And on my car, the stem for the oil filter screws in. It's not a real long stem. Like, I kid you not, the filter goes on in like 2.5 turns, which is not a lot. Mm-hmm. Like, I think my mom's car is like, it goes on, I mean, it's like a lot. It's not no bottle cap, you know, like half a turn and it's off. So, it's just the stem, the thing screws in and it isn't long. Alright, so, well, with that, it doesn't give you a lot of time to like prepare for the oil filter to go whoop, and now it's off. Yep. So I get to that point, and my dad's a big stickler for oil, antifreeze, or whatever in the garage on the floor. Bet you already know where this story's going. Yep. So here I am taking off the oil filter. It's probably full of half a quart of oil, and oil above it that's waiting to go into the filter when I start the car. Yep. So I take off the oil filter, and as I start taking it off, the oil that was going to go into the filter once I started the car is now all over my hand, as expected, because now it has somewhere to go. Yep. So now my hand's all covered in oil, and I usually use these, I usually use a filter that's orange, and it has a grippy on the bottom. Instead, I used what the NASCAR race was sponsored by at Martinsville, and it doesn't have the grippy thing. It's just straight up metal. So I'm taking off the filter, and the filter comes off, and I wouldn't be lying if I'm dying. That filter, when it was like a bar of soap, it came in my hand, and whoop, right off my hand, there was paper and cardboard all underneath my car in case I spill. Kid you not, goes to the one spot I didn't put paper and cardboard all over the garage floor. Probably half a quart of oil. Oh, that's great. So now I got oil over both my hands because it's splashing all that good stuff. So now I have to go over the door and bang my foot on the door so my dad can open the door, because I have oil in my hand. Yep. He comes out, and he sees the oil on my hand, and he's like, oh, great. He's like, oh, Jesus, you got oil over your hands. I'm like, oh, it gets better. I point behind me, he's like, Jesus Christ. And then he walks out. Oh, he was pissed. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Pissed. So, that's that first one. Second story, still changing the oil in my car. Same story. Well, it all started with I had to go get a new oil filter or oil pan plug because the other one, the gasket, was all doing weird stuff on it. So, but that's the only whatever. So I finish changing my oil, and my car, it burns antifreeze, not like really fast. It slowly burns antifreeze. Yep. And so I open the antifreeze expansion tank because my car doesn't have a radiator cap. Thank you, that one Motors General company that has a bow tie as a logo. Yep. And I go over to where the jugs are because Motors General uses a Dexcool, which is an orange color. Actually, I don't care. General Motors uses Dexcool. Ford uses green. I don't know what the specific name for it. You know, like, you're supposed to use what you use. So GM is Dexcool. And so we have a bottle of antifreeze sitting there, and it says... I can't remember the company, but it said 50-50, so half antifreeze, half water, Dexcool. I'm like, oh, sweet. So this is next cool. Well, I open it up and I smell it just to make sure it's actually antifreeze. Yep, it smells like antifreeze. So now I go over to my antifreeze expansion tank. I start to pour it in. What do you think came out of that antifreeze jug?
Exactly.
What do you think came out of it?
I have no idea.
Used motor oil came out of that.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I saw black stuff coming out. I was like, oh! Well, I didn't say no. I said something else, but I'd have to blip it out. That's a lot of work. So really, I saw it come out, and I was like, nope. So I quick jerked it. I didn't pour very much in. And then I was pissed. And I went in and I kind of interrogated my dad. He was already pissed. He's still pissed off at me. Yeah. I was like, who put used motor oil in this? He's like, I don't know. Why are you getting snippy with me? You're the one who's putting. I'm like, that has nothing to do with it. Who put used motor oil in the antifreeze? Well, it ended up being my brother. Dumbass brother here. Poured used motor oil into a jug of antifreeze, but didn't write anything on it, and put it where normally our antifreeze jugs would be, and doesn't write, you know, like oil on it or nothing. So, and then I ask him, and he's like, what did you smell it? Yeah, I smelled it, and it smelled like antifreeze. Oh. So here I'm expecting it to be antifreeze, and it's freaking black motor oil.
What do you expect?
Oh, what a hell of a surprise that was.
Yep.
So I do that, and then me and my mom, we just got a washer recently, so we had like old tubes, like water hoses. Yeah. So we do that and sucked on the tube and siphoned the expansion tank dry and got most of it out. There's still some oil in there, but to be honest, I don't care. Car has 240,000 miles on it. Blow her up, I don't give a damn. Watch the world burn. Watch the world burn and see if I give up.
Got a match.
So yeah, right. Got a match. Here, I'll even buy the gasoline.
Yeah.
Japers. Yeah. Oh, that was my day. Yeah.
That's great.
That was yesterday. Great.
That is real great.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we didn't win the Powerball either, so it just made it worse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I heard about that story.
Sons of bitches. Well, we still have a chance to win the Powerball. It's up to like 750 now. Anyways.
Oh, my.
I believe that is enough dicking around. Unless you have anything else to add.
Not a dang thing.
It is time to go on to What Track Am I? And it is your turn to lead that circus.
Okay. So.
Okay.
My Who Had That Track.
Oh, great.
I have the internet and the book for this one. It is dang good. Here we go. Got the timer ready right here.
Yes, I
and
did.
In today's episode of Who Had That Track,
didn't you just look it up on Wikipedia?
Yeah, it's not on Wikipedia. I found their webpage for it, though.
Whoa. Jeez. Okay.
I know, that's the sad part about it, but...
Great, that means I have no chance of getting this. Anyways, keep going.
This track, I am a 3/8 mile dirt oval.
Dirt. Oh.
It is dirt.
Dirt, he says.
Yep.
Alright, give me some hints, boy.
This track opened.
No, I'm good.
June 28, 1958, and closed in 2012. Reopened in 2016, and is still open to this day.
Wait, when did it originally open again?
June 28, 1958.
Okay, got enough eights?
Yep.
Let's go with I-96 Speedway.
That is the incorrect answer.
I think I-96 is actually paved now.
I think it is.
Let me check. You keep going, I'll check.
This track also has a quarter-mile paved drag strip. The quarter-mile paved drag strip opened in 1968, closed in 1982, reopened in 1998, and closed in 2003. And the 1/8 mile paved drag strip opened in 2004 and closed in 2012.
Nope, I-96 Speedway is dirt.
Yeah, I remember it being at dirt.
I remember it being dirt, but I couldn't remember if they paved it or not. They didn't. It's dirt.
This also has a 1/10 mile dirt figure 8 course. Opened in 2009 and closed in 2009, I would assume, because that's the only year listed. And it also has a 1/10 mile dirt autocross race course from 2008 to 2009.
What state is this in?
This is in the state of Michigan.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's go with not Kalamazoo because now Kalamazoo's paved. Is it in the lower or the upper peninsula?
Lower.
Great. Let's go with what is it, like Marshall or I think it's no. I know. Oh, come on. What? Come on. Come on. It's not Marshall. It starts with an M though. Give me the book.
Give you the book, eh?
Yep.
30 seconds.
Great,
It's in the state of Michigan.
Starts with the
letter T.
T. Oh. All right. Hold on. Let me see what which page Michigan starts on.
18 seconds.
Oh, great. I won't even have time to find a damn thing. Michigan. 378. Tri-City Motor Speedway.
That is the incorrect answer, and you are out of guesses.
How was I out of guesses?
Your first guess was I-96.
Yeah.
Your second guess was that, and your third guess you lost because you got asked for the book.
Well, I still got it right, though.
That is the incorrect answer.
It's not Tri-City Motor Speedway?
My dad used to race there.
Yeah. But I still got it.
Track.
I still got it, though.
That is the incorrect answer.
Why?
The correct answer is Thunderbird Raceway.
That's Thunderbird?
Yeah? I don't know if I've ever told you or not, but my dad used to race at Thunderbird Raceway.
No, he didn't. Oh. I don't know. The only thing I just, you know what I did? I just so happened to actually flip. The first page I flipped to was a page actually Thunderbird and Tri-City were both on.
Oh, wow.
And so I saw, the first thing I saw was Tri-City, and if a track's bolded, it means it's still active.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, alright, Tri-City. And then I look at Thunderbird's right on the same page, 3, 4, 5 tracks up. Some bitch. I didn't know there was that much stuff around Thunderbird.
Yeah. It also used to be known as Birchwood Raceway, and this track races cyber stocks, factory stocks, street stocks, dirt modifieds, and late models.
Maps, Google.
Do you know where Thunderbird is at?
Yeah, it's right by Michigan's Adventures.
Yeah, it's in. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, in Muskegon, Michigan. Yeah.
I know where it is. When I stayed up by my grandparents, and you could hear them racing.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you're right.
You can hear them racing. It's like, it's almost, where's Michigan's Adventures at?
It's gotta be around there somewhere.
Yeah, it's like, hold on, yeah, frickin' A. It's not even a mile down the road.
Exactly.
Alright, we'll do the measured distance, and we'll go to here. Alright, whatever. It's 1.5 miles down the road from Michigan's Adventures. If you go to Michigan's Adventures, you go right past it. Because you get off at US 31 and you go on to Riley Thompson, most likely.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was probably the best Who Had That Track I'll ever have.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Eh?
That was.
That's pretty good there, Harold.
It's not bad.
Just suffer through it. See, like, on here on Google Maps, though, they only have the actual speedway. They don't have, like, the other BS that you had. Well, I guess, okay, they have, like, a little tiny track on the inside of the big track. But there's, like, no auto course, really. Motocross, I should say. So, nice track there, Harold. Alright, I believe it is now time to go on to IndyCar. Alright, in IndyCar, this past weekend, they were at Circuit of the Americas for the IndyCar Classic, the inaugural race at Circuit of the Americas.
Nice.
Let me go to the race report. The race was 60 laps. The fastest lap was 112.732 miles per hour on lap 54 by the 88 of Colton Herta. The average speed was 102.271. There was one lead change. There were 6 cautions for 1 lap. The race took just over 2 hours.
Oh my.
2 hours and 2 seconds.
Nice.
It's 2:22.
Nice.
Just not right away. Anyways, speaking of Colton Herta, he is a rookie, and the number 88, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Oh wait, never mind, wrong racing series. Anyway, where was I at? He won the race. The 18-year-old, 11-month SOB won the race to be the youngest driver to win an IndyCar race ever.
Isn't that something?
Yes, it is. He won the race. Second was Joseph Newgarden, and third was Ryan Hunter-Reid, also known as Captain America. He rounded out the podium. Fourth was Graham Rahal. Fifth was Sebastian Bourdais, the Frenchman. Sixth was Marco Andretti. Seventh was the 101st Indy 500 winner, Takuma Sato. Eighth was Patty O'Ward. Ninth was the 100th Indianapolis 500 winner, Alexander Rossi. 10th, Jack Harvey. 11th, Spencer Pigot. 12th, Tony Kanaan. I think he won Indy 500. I can't remember what year, though. 13th was Scott Dixon. 14th, Ed Jones. 15th, Marcus Ericsson, who's also a rookie. 16th was Hinchtown of James Hinchcliffe. 17th, Matthias Lace. 18th, Kyle Kaiser, a rookie. 19th, Simon Pagenaud. 20th, Santino Ferrucci. 21st, Max Chilton. Zach Veach, 22nd. Felix Rosenqvist was 23rd. And 24th was Will Power. Like I said, there was only one lead change, and that was from Will Power to Colton Herta. Well, then I just say that Will Power finished last? Yes, he did finish dead nuts last. The reason is they were coming on our final pit stop. There was a caution because James Hinchcliffe got into Felix Rosenqvist, and Rosenqvist spun and actually stopped right in the entrance to pit road. So obviously the pits were closed. There was caution. They had to clean that whole fiasco up. And Will Power, Rossi, and Dixon were the only three who hadn't gone in the pits yet. Everybody else has gone in the pits for their last pit stop. Well, that kind of screwed them over because they pretty much, everybody else was on the pits. They're not going to go back in again because it's not like Atlanta. So they get fresh tires right at the back. Well, Will Power, when they set, because they have the air compressor jacks, they stick pretty much an air compressor in the back, and it lifts the car up with jacks in the car. And then when they're done, they take it out, lowers the jacks, and boom, off they go. Well, they were to do that, and Will Power, he went to go put it into gear to take off, and something happened with the drive shaft, and the drive shaft was not shafty enough. And the drive shaft broke. Or something along those lines in there broke. So he led the first 45 laps, and that's the only 45 laps he led. So, and then Colton Herta led the last 15 laps. So, not bad for the rookie. The next IndyCar race is April 7th at... Ooh, see if I can remember this from memory. Did I even change it from COTA? No, I didn't. God bless
Barber Motorsports Park.
Yeah, I didn't even change it from COTA. Jeez, I thought I did everything right, and here I am, still a frickin' circus.
I had to use my sheet.
It's my track!
Oh, nice.
Alright. This Motorsports. You SOBs will get the point. Is it actually at 4 p.m.? Yeah, I finished. I changed everything else except that. What a circus. Alright, so that's that. I already mentioned that Colton Herta was the youngest winner. The previous record holder was Graham Rahal at 19 months. Or I'm sorry, yeah, 19 months. Okay. 19 years, 3 months in 2007 or 8. I remember seeing that. I think it was 2008 at St. Petersburg. So, oh yeah. Okay, that is that. That is that. It is now, that's pretty much it. So let's go on to fun fact. Go ahead.
Alright, my fun fact is...
Okay.
I've actually got a good one today. This one, it's a little crazy.
Are you kidding me?
My crazy fun fact for today's episode is... Back in the Stone Age, in 1930, 89 years ago... World Ice Hockey Championship, during that time, and for that specific part of that hockey season, Team Canada was considered to be so overpowered that they didn't even participate in the knockout tournament. Canada, in that year, was automatically placed right away into the finals for the gold medal played against the Russians and Canada beat the Russians.
Huh.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can believe that.
For how overpowered they are, yeah.
What year was that again?
The 1929-1930 season, so but basically 1930.
Yeah.
89 years ago.
Cheapers.
Holy crap. Back in the Civil War days.
You're telling me. Alright, my fun fact is, I don't know why I thought of this fun fact, I just thought of a fun fact.
Threw it out there.
Shut up. So, yeah, throw it, see if it sticks. My fun fact is, in the 1980 season, now this is the modern era for NASCAR, which is 1972 and on, the most poles in one season is at 14 for clip, but no, I'm just kidding, was at 14 poles in the 1980 season for Cale
Yarborough.
14 poles.
No way.
And I think they only had 31 races that year.
That's a little overpowered.
1980 NASCAR. Oops. Season. That's just polls. That doesn't mean race wins.
Yep.
Because it's not too often the winner of the race actually started on the pole. Let me see here. Alright, we had... The season began on January 13th. Holy hell.
Right in the middle of winter.
Yeah, the first race was actually at Riverside International Raceway.
Wow. 2
races back to back, it looked like. No, maybe just one. I don't know. And then they went to the Daytona. So there was 31 races that year. Yeah. And Cale Yarborough won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races that year. Looks like 6. Yeah, 6. Alright. And the winner... Oh, what a piece of fudge. Dale Earnhardt won the points championship that year over Cale Yarborough by 19 points.
Oh my. Cutting it close.
Oh, the horror.
Pretty much.
So that is that. We'll clue out of that. I have no idea what races he won the pole on. I'm not going to look that up. That's going to take way too long.
Yep.
So, we are going to go to 2 minutes in...
the Sin Bin.
That's right. Alright, so the first thing we're going to have here is schedules on... Oh, whoa. Alright, Wednesday, March 20th, go ahead.
The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Buffalo Stifle in KeyBank Arena 4-2. The Tampa Bay AC/DCs beat the Washington Capitals in overtime at Capital One Arena 5-4. Get this, the Ottawa Politicians lost to the Vancouver Fat Whales in Rogers Arena 7-4.
Damn!
No defense whatsoever.
No goaltending whatsoever.
Yeah, that too.
That game was a circus.
And this game was a paddling. I guess you can keep the sound effect. Because the Winnipeg Jets played in Honda Center against the Mighty Quackers of Anaheim, and the Jets beat them 3-0.
It's pretty good, actually.
That is nice timing. Had to drag that out a little bit. It's pretty good. Thursday, you're up.
Thursday, nowhere in America.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, after that freaking car crash. Oh, wait, I got sound effects for that. That's what our whole show is in a nutshell. Alright, the Florida Panthers played the Desert Howlers, and the Howlers were crying this one away as they lost 4-2. The Bruins, oh, jeez. The Bruins played the Devils, and the Bruins won 5-1. Alright, next game. The Lightning, oh, man, look out. The Lightning played the Hurricanes, and it was a battle of the storms.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty good. And the Lightning won 6-3. Courtesy of, nobody? Really? There was no repeat scorers for the Lightning.
Exactly.
That's pretty good. Oh, this is a paddling and a half. The Canadians hosted the New York Fishermen, and the Fishermen were out singing the blues as they lost 4-0. Courtesy of
Carey. The price is right. Standing on his head.
Although for the Islanders,
pretty much.
The price was wrong.
Yeah.
I just thought of the movie from Happy Gilmore when Sandler fights Bob Baker.
Oh gosh, that is so funny.
He's like, the price is wrong, bitch. The St. Louis Blues hosted the Detroit Red Wings, and the Blues won 5-2.
It's pretty good.
Oh, here we go. Barbashev got a hat trick.
Nice.
First one of his career.
Nice.
Almost. Come on. The other team, Pennsylvania, played the Predators, and the Predators lost 2-1 in a shootout. See how I worded that?
Yep.
Didn't even give credit to the Penguins. This game is pretty good, though. The Flyers played the Deadhawks, and the Deadhawks were very much dead, as they lost 3-1 to the Flyers. Speaking of 3-1, the Avalanche were not the Phalanx, as they beat the Stars 3-1.
Sucks.
What in the hell? Oh, this game's a paddling. The Flames played the Senators, and the Flames beat them 5-1. To be honest, no surprise there. Why did they only get 5 goals?
Pretty much.
What do you mean you let them score on you? The Oilers played the Blue Jackets, and the Oilers won 4-1. Shockingly. This is a circus. The Golden Knights hosted the Winnipeg Jets in a battle of the, semifinals?
Western Conference Finals.
Western Conference Finals?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And the Knights won 5-0. I kind of speeded up there at the end.
Yeah.
That is 2 paddlings.
I know. I thank God the backups were in.
Yeah.
Because I have Fleury and Hellebuck. And thank God Malcolm Subban and Laurent Jacques Strat-Brossois was in net. Well, otherwise, I'd have been out the window.
Well, you could have had Fleury in. He's on your team.
True.
But Fleury's out.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And the King, what? What?
I know. I saw the highlights of this game. I had the same reaction.
The Kings were not the Booger Flings, as they beat the Shark Tanks 4-2.
At Staples Center.
I'm sorry, that's not a joke. That is fact.
Exactly.
All right, next day,
Friday, March 22.
Oh, yeah. That's a free dinger all the way.
The Minnesota Wild beat the Washington Capitals in Capital One Arena, some way, somehow, 2-1, courtesy of, it was Luke, Cudden, I believe is his last name. I believe he's a rookie. Yeah, Luke holy Cudden. Cow.
He's only got 6 goals on the year.
Next we have, the San Jose Shark Tanks.
Man,
they are tanking now.
They are diving fast.
They is. Went on a duck hunt, but they drowned themselves as the Quackers beat them in overtime 4-3. Overtime winner, Jakob Silverberg. Attaboy.
Oh, yeah. All right.
My.
What?
Jakob Silverberg, when he got the overtime winning goal, that was his 23rd career goal of the goal of the season, and Ricardo Raquel's 23rd assist of the season.
If only it was Cam Fowler's 23rd assist of the season.
But it was only 16th.
Oh, it sucks.
That would have been a free dinger.
Piece of junk. You guys are all fired.
Saturday, you're up.
Oh, you can keep going. That was only 2 games.
The New Jersey Sinners and the Desert Howlers were in Prudential Center, and the Sinners got 2 in a shootout, and the Howlers got 1. Next, we have the Cheese Steaks at Wells Fargo Center and the New York Fishermen. The Fishermen got 4, and the Cheese Steaks got 2. Oh my. Josh Bailey got the last 2 goals. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have the Avalanche and the Chicago Deadhawks in Pepsi Center. Speaking of 4-2, the Avalanche got 4, and the Deadhawks got 2.
It was just the other way around.
Yeah. Next, we have the Politicians in overtime against the Oil Burners. The Politicians got 4, and the Oil Burners got 3, courtesy of Brady Tkachuk.
Tkachuk is lighting up the goal light right now.
Yeah, he is. He's got his 19th at that time.
Yeah, he has. If I can look it up, see if I can.
Whoops.
What?
Accidentally clicked the wrong button.
Yeah, nuts. Brady Kachuk.
Scroll down here. What are we on? Saturday?
Yes.
That's it. All right. The next game. Oh, yeah.
I love when you go to the Ottawa Senators website and the NHL, it says Ottawa Rising. Okay. Whatever you say.
Man, yeah. Dude, this next game right here, the Smashville Predators and the Winnipeg Jets at Bell MTS Center Place Arena Coliseum.
Garden.
In net for the Predators was Pecorine, and in net for the Winnipeg Jets was my very own Connor Hellebuck. The Predators got 0, and the Winnipeg Jets got 5.
Oh.
Courtesy of Kyle Connor. Another fun fact for the day, Kyle Connor's first career hat trick, I believe. Connor Hellebuck records the shutout. They're doing it right.
Sucks. Yeah, they just did the reverse.
Yep. The Madison Square Garden Blue Shirts were hosted by the Maple Laughs
Hold on,
in
sorry.
Scotiabank Arena.
You keep going, you finish.
Okay. The Blue Shirts got 2 in overtime, and the Maple Laughs got 1, courtesy of, it was Ryan Strome. Wow.
Going back to the Preds-Jets game, I think it's funny how the Jets beat the Preds in the playoffs, and the Jets won 5-0, and then the Knights beat the Jets in the playoffs, and the Knights won 5-0.
What game number?
What?
What game number did the Vegas Nightlights beat the... Oh, wait a minute.
That was 2 days ago.
2 days ago, Thursday. Oh, I get that mixed up. Oh, nice. Now I see.
So now we just need the Predators to beat the Avalanche 5-0, and then we need the Capitals to beat the Golden Knights 5-0.
Yup.
Huh, that's a joke and a half. Whatever you say, sir. All right,
Next we have
this circus of a game.
We have the Buffalo Stifle and Les Canadiens de Montreal in the Bell Center. The Stifle got 4, and the Canadians got 7. Doesn't even have the goalie's name on there.
It's probably Carey Price.
Yeah, probably.
I'd put money on that. Oh, this is a paddling.
This game sucked as the Beaches got 7 and the Panthers got 3 in BB&T Arena, or BB&T Center. Dang it.
Next game.
We have the Minnesota Wild and the Carolina Hurricanes. This is a fairly decent game.
Yeah.
But if you look at the score,
maybe not.
The Minnesota Wild got 1 and the Hurricanes got 5.
Wow. Courtesy of Peter Mrazek.
Yeah, really.
Who did they play for again? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, some black and orange team.
I was going to say some red and white team, but he still plays for the red and white
team. That too.
Team.
This next game right here, we have the Brews and the ACDCs in Enterprise Center. The Brews got 4, and the Lightning got 3. Courtesy of Braden Shen. Goes up against Andre Vasilevsky, and Jordan Bennington gets the big dub.
Damn it, they're both on my fantasy.
Oh, it sucks.
It's terrible. No matter.
This next game
sucks.
I want to skip this game as the other team in Pennsylvania beat the Dallas Lone Stars 3-2, courtesy of, it was Jared McCann, and it was at American Airlines Center.
All right. The best way to skip a game you don't like is just to read it really fast.
I know, that's the thing.
Oh, this game right here, though.
This was actually a surprise. The Calgary Sizzlers and the Vancouver Fat Whales in Rogers Arena. The Fat Whales got 1, and the Sizzlers got 3. That actually is kind of shocking, because you would think the Flames would paddle the Fat Whales, but they actually kept it close.
You would think the Flames would light them up.
Burn them down, yeah.
This next game right here, though, is a total WTF.
I know, right? This next game, we have the can you tell me, for one free dinger, what is the battle between the Detroit Dreadwings and the Vegas Golden Knights?
Tomasz Nosek.
That is
and it could be Tomasz Tatar if he still played for him.
Oh, nice. You got one free dinger for that, you're up to 4. He's doing good. The Dreadwings got 3 in overtime, and the Nightlights got 2, courtesy of Anthony Mantha.
Did you see the highlights of that?
I did not see the highlights of that, but I saw Mantha's overtime goal.
Oh, dude, Riley Smith's goal. Oh, what a beaut that was. So, Detroit had like a miscue at the blue line on the power play, because that was his shorthanded goal. And then Riley Smith picked it up, dude, and went down all by himself. And he kind of pushed it ahead a little bit too far. And it seemed like Howard was kind of tempted if he was going to go out and play it or not, but he didn't. And he went down, dude, did a whole fake. Howard bit hard, dude. Went to the backhand, freaking bar down.
Oh, my.
Oh, it was a beaut.
I got to see that right now, but once we get done with the score here. So let me click on the...
You have one game left.
I know. All right.
You want me just to do it? You can watch it?
The Mighty Quackers of Anaheim in a shootout played the Booger Flags at Staples Center. The Booger Flags got 4, and the Ducks got 3.
Seems legit.
It does, yeah.
All right. You can watch your video now. I'm going to go to Sunday, March 21st. Versus only 4 games. The Capitals beat the Philly Flyers 3-1, courtesy of, oh man, how do you say his name? Jakub Vrana for his 22nd.
Oh, nice, Jacob Vrana. Yep.
Goal of the year. You're up to 6 dingers. Oh, Tom Wilson got his 22nd goal too.
Nice.
Voracek's too short.
Oh.
The Islanders. Here's your 2. The Islanders beat the Yotes 2-0.
Nice.
That'd be courtesy of Jordan Eberle. The Hurricanes beat the Canadiens 2-1 in overtime, courtesy of Andrei Svechnikov.
Nice.
Nice. The Blackhawks were playing the Avalanche at United Center, and the Blackhawks won 2-1 in overtime, courtesy of Duncan Keith, not Donuts. Oh, this game's a paddling. The Blue Jackets were hosted by the Vancouver Canucks, and Canucks were obviously filled up on fatty juices as they lost 5-0. Courtesy of Sergei
Bobrovsky.
Oh, yeah. In fact, no Blue Jackets scored 2 goals in that game. Nope, never mind, I lied. Josh Anderson did. Never mind. Alright, let me go to Tuesday, March 26th for scores. The Hurricanes and the Capitals play at 7 p.m. at PNC Arena. The Islanders play the Blue Jackets in Nationwide Arena at 7 p.m. The Panthers play the Canadiens at 7:30 p.m. at the Bell Center. The Sabres are hosted by the Senators at 7:30 p.m. The Kings play the Oilers in Edmonton at 9 p.m. The Ducks travel to British Columbia to play the Canucks at 10 p.m. And the Blackhawks play the Yotes at 10 p.m. in Gila River Arena. Did you see the goal yet?
I'm working on it.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Trying to find it.
All right. Wednesday, March 27th. The Maple Leafs play the Flyers at 7 p.m. in, what is it called? Wells Fargo Center. The Bruins host the Rangers at TD
We Don't Care Garden
at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The Stars play the Flames in Alberta at 9:30 p.m. And the Knights play the Avalanche at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Johnny Hockey, 92 points. Bench warmer.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. All right. That is that. All right. You just keep watching. Hurricanes or Capitals?
Washington.
Really? They have pretty much identical records.
Oh my, I just saw it. Oh, is that nice?
Oh, it's a beaut.
That's real nice.
It is a beaut.
Oh, that's a beaut, Clark. Gosh, I don't know why, but that's just real nice.
She's a beaut, Clark.
Oh, yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
It's alright.
It's alright. Suffer through it.
Alright, what day is we at?
Tuesday, March 26th.
Alright.
Predictions.
Oh, Fishermen, Blue Jackets. Fishermen all the way in regulation. The Blue Jackets have been on a slump lately.
Well, they just won 5-0.
I know.
Then again, they were playing the Fat Whales. I mean, nothing.
Yeah.
Panthers or Canadians?
Canadians.
Sabres, Senators. Sabres suck right now.
I know. They were doing good.
So we need the Senators to win, though.
Yeah, true.
All right. Kings, Oilers.
A battle of ship teams.
Battle, and we have... What the was that?
I don't know.
No, we have versus right here.
Yep.
So...
Okay, next game.
All right. We have another versus game right here. Ducks or Canucks? The latter, the battle of the Ucks.
Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing. You both get L's. Suck so bad. Blackhawks or the Yotes? Yotes. All right. Wednesday. Maple Laughs or Flyers?
Oh my,
boy.
that's actually gonna be interesting.
Flyers, because they're hot right now. The Maple Laughs are kind of cold. There's a joke in there.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Gotta adjust here.
Oh.
I have the Toronto Maple Laughs in overtime, courtesy of Mitch Marner. Will you buy it?
In overtime? Courtesy of Mitch Marner? I don't necessarily think of Mitch Marner, but I'll buy the Flyers.
Okay.
All right. Rangers.
Next game.
Uh-oh. Stars, Flames.
Oh, no.
They're going to be shining bright.
They is. Oh, that's real nice.
I'm going to go with the Flames. They're hot.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. That was an unintentional one, too.
Yep.
All right. Knights, Avalanche. Knights.
Yep.
Night.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Wait a minute.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was going to say that ain't right.
All right. We'll do fantasy, then we'll loop back to your stuff.
So last week in fantasy.
Oh, what a paddling this was.
We had the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen, and we had the championship bracket all set up for the semifinals. I played my bot. I was the number 1 seed. My bot as the Den Nuts last seed. And your team and your bot were 2nd and 3rd seed. They had the exact same record of 9 and 13.
Yeah,
my bot was 6 and 16, and I was 20 and 2.
Yeah, who gave him the 2 losses? Yours
truly. But I paddled all the bots, dude. It wasn't even funny.
I beat you in points overall.
Yeah, but
at least this week.
Yep. This week, the semifinals just got done. I beat my bot 337 to 272, and you beat your bot 354.7 all the way to 295.2.
My biggest point producer was Mr. Victor Hedman.
No way. Mine was Tyson Berry.
Ooh, defenseman, look out.
I know, right?
I got 55.8 points from him.
I believe, yeah, mine says Tyson Berry right now, but I'm going to fact check that.
In fact, Vasilevsky was my second highest point producer at 45.4 by 1 whole point over William Karlsson.
I stand corrected. It was not Tyson Berry. It was Connor Hellebuck.
Oh.
2 wins, 2 goals against, 80 saves. Nice.
Just a few.
Yeah, really.
And so this week, this is actually 2 weeks into one, so next week won't be the final, because we both looked and it was like, he was projected to do 700.5, and I'm projected to do 600.5. We're like, what? Well, it's because there's 92 games apiece for both of us.
So that makes more sense.
Yes. So, like I said, I am projected to do 644.79, and Andrew is expected to do 741.02, but that it fluctuates over 2 weeks. That's going to go up and down all day.
So it is me versus him in the final week of fantasy. And my bot versus his bot for fighting for last place.
That's right. So, it's going to be great. All right, time to do your scores there, honey.
My scores.
Wait, did you forget to do something last week?
Oh, standings?
No. Maybe it was something else. Never mind.
I forgot.
Never mind. It's too long ago.
Pretty much.
And then you have like it's like we would have done this Wednesday, and somebody's like, bitch, that was 2 days ago. What do you mean you already forgot?
Exactly. Let me see here. What day is it today? Today's Monday, March 25, so that'd be Sunday. On Thursday, March 21st, had to calculate that out a little bit.
Yeah, I can smell your brain working.
I know, right? You hear them gears grinding?
Yeah, frickin' somebody crack a window, would you?
Yep.
Yapers.
In US Bank Arena, the Toledo Walleye were hosted by the Cincinnati Cyclones. The Cyclones got 3, and the Walleye got 4. Unbelievable. They've got momentum going now, and they're off their losing streak, thank God. So on Friday, March 22nd, they host the Brampton Beast in Huntington Center and completely ship the bed, as the Brampton Beast got 2, and the Walleye got nothing. So they had to redeem themselves, and they were going for it on Sunday, March 24 at Huntington Center against their biggest rivals, the Fort Wayne Komets. In overtime, the Walleye got 1, and the Komets got 2. Absolutely sucked. So, on Friday, March 29, they host the Kansas City Mavericks at 7:15 p.m. Eastern in Huntington Center. They've got 2 more games, and I just realized that I gotta say this stuff Wednesday, not right now.
Yeah.
So, oh gosh. Yep, once I started going, I should lose a dinger for that or something. I don't know. It's up to you. So, this is actually, impressive from the Grand Rapids Griffins as of right now for their scores on Tuesday, March 19. Did I already say that or not? I think I did. Well,
maybe, I don't know.
If I did say it, they beat them 2-1 in a shootout at AT&T Center. On Wednesday, March 20th, in the Lone Star State at 8 p.m. Eastern in HEB Not Heb Center, the Griffins got 3 and the Stars got 6. So on Saturday, March 23rd, they had to redeem themselves in Texas at 8 p.m. Eastern. Again, HEB Not Heb Center. The Griffins got 3, again, but the Stars got 2. They tightened up their defense. So now that they got their winning ways back, on Sunday, March 24 at AT&T Center against the San Antonio Rampage at 4 p.m. Eastern, the Griffins got 3 for the 3rd game in a row, ironically, and the Rampage got 1. On this road trip, they are 5-1-0 right now.
Oh.
Kicking some arse.
No kidding. Look out.
Larry. So with that, we'll now go bumping into trivia, or not trivia.
Now
it is going to be news.
Now you lose a dinger for that.
Yep.
Alright, the big man, Mr. Zdeno Chara, signed a 1-year, $2 million contract with the Bruins.
Nice.
Because he obviously thinks that they can win another Stanley Cup. That's a big fat. Right there, ladies and germs. What else was there?
Did you want to go bumping into my 3 stars of the week?
Hold on, right after this. The Bruins clinch a playoff berth with their win against the Panthers, and the Jets also clinched a playoff berth when they topped the Smashville Predators.
Hot dang.
Now you could go with your 3 stars.
For my 3 stars, as speaking of the Colorado Avalanche, Philip Grubauer gets 3rd star of the week. We'll get into that in a second. 2nd star of the week is Steven Stamkos from yours truly's fantasy team.
That's right.
And
actually, no, he's not on my fantasy.
Steven Stamkos ain't on your fantasy?
Nope.
I thought he was.
No, I replaced him with Braden Point.
Oh, wow. 1st star of the week for the very first time this season is Kyle Connor. 1st star, Kyle Connor got 5 goals, 3 assists for 8 points in 4 games. Unbelievable with his very first hat trick, I believe. And his 3rd career 4-point night in the 5-0 win against Nashville. Holy smokes. 2nd star Stamkos got 4 goals, 4 assists for 8 points in 4 games. And 3rd star Philip Grubauer. Let's see what he's got. Oh, yeah, that's nice, dude. I don't think anybody has Philip Grubauer on their team.
No.
But, for fantasy, he had a record of 3-0-1. His goals against average was 1.49 and a save percentage of .961. That is insane from a backup for 4 games played. Can you say, oh my?
Yeah, no, right? Good lord. Alright.
Let's see here. What's next?
I just saw it. Yanni Gourde.
Yanni
Gourde has been suspended 2 games.
Oh, I heard about that.
Where was it at? For an illegal check to the head to Hurricane Center, Jordan
Staal. That's right.
Just quit stalling out, would you?
Yep.
Alright, keep going through this. this. The Buffalo Sabres have been mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
Wow.
So have the New York Rangers.
Really?
Yes. So, what else do we have in the news? Oh, okay, so you know who Ron Burgundy is?
Ron Burgundy?
You ever seen Anchorman?
I have heard of the show of Anchorman, but...
It's a movie, not a show.
Oh, movie?
The movie Anchorman.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that funny movie. Yeah. I might have heard of the guy before, but
It was played by Will Ferrell, and what the whole movie centers around is the Anchorman, Ron Burgundy, and he did the...
Oh, I think I know that guy now.
He does the second... He helped do play-by-play for the second period for the Kings.
Oh my!
And they put him on the kiss cam, and he had a burrito with him, and he made out with the burrito because it's Will Ferrell.
Oh, nasty!
He made out. He kissed the burrito. Nice. Oh, it's a good burrito. What else do we have? Cruising in for a bruising. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, this is a little early for on this day, but on this day, March 24th, because it's not March, because this is March 25th. On March 24th, the Detroit Red Wings set a record for the longest NHL game ever.
Oh my! What year was that?
I believe that was 1932.
Really?
I want to say, could be wrong. Let me fact check.
I was thinking 36.
Could be 30. It was in the 30s.
Yeah.
I know that for sure. Let me check.
All right, is it 32 or 36?
I'm still trying to find the damn article.
Place your bets, people.
Where are you at? Where are you at? There we are. Red Wings win longest game in NHL history. Uh-oh. We have also a side thing about
I swear.
Esposito. I have to say it now. Oh, this game's right. You never even got him from the last time you threw him.
All right, you see this Kleenex box right here?
Ooh, that ought to hurt like hell.
Don't need that.
Hey, nice toss. Landed right in the helmet.
Nice.
That's pretty good. 1936 it was.
Oh, I was right. Here, give me back the Kleenex box, will you?
No, I'm good. I kid you not, this guy's first name was Mud.
Nice.
Your name's Mud spelled backwards.
Yeah. Without the B.
He scored 16:30 into the 6th overtime to give the Detroit Red Wings 1-0 win against the Montreal Maroons.
Wow.
Holy crap. It came at 2:25 a.m.
Wow.
in the morning. A best-of-5 Stanley Cup semifinal series. And the Detroit went on to win the Stanley Cup that year, too.
That's good.
Oh, in 1953, Detroit Red Wings goaltender Terry Sawchuk ties the NHL record for the third straight playoff shutout. A 7-0. Oh, jeez. That's 4 paddlings. Against the Boston... Oop, that's a 5th paddling, because it was against Boston.
Nice.
Come on now, damn it. There we go.
That's better.
Oh, in 1956, just keep going with Detroit. Gordie Howe is credited with 2 assists in Detroit's final game of the 56-57 season, a 4-1 win against the Maple Leafs. He finishes with 89 points and wins the Art Ross Trophy. In 1978, when Phil Esposito played for the New York Rangers, he sets an NHL record for his 29th hat trick when his New York Rangers defeat the Washington Capitals. Oh, get the paddle button ready. 11-4.
That's a paddle.
Jeez, your ass is sore after that many.
Yep.
Good lord.
It's red now, too.
No kidding. Oh my goodness gracious. 11-4. The other team even show up. That's all right. Detroit topped it. They lost 10-1.
Yep.
Oh, it's great. All right. Anyways, moving up with the news. I scroll all the way back to the freaking when we ended the last. Oh my god, we'd be out forever. Oh, here we go. Sean Curley will be out approximately 4 weeks for the Boston Bruins because of a fractured right hand.
Oh my.
Okay. I already said the Rangers failed to make the playoffs. The Jets made the playoffs. And the Bruins made the playoffs, unfortunately.
Yep.
The Kings can't make it playoffs. I said that. And where are we at on this so far? Get the bunch of jerks. Who's calling me? I don't know. It's a 1-800 number. Go to hell, I say. All right. I believe that is Juicy Boot. So where are we at on time? We are running ahead of schedule, so we're gonna go through the standings for the NHL since we're closing in on the playoffs.
Oh, nice.
All right. Oh, what? No, I said league. League. Thank you. I saw it came up conference, and I saw Washington on top, and I was like, no, I don't think so.
Exactly.
I don't think Washington's first.
Yeah.
Hold on.
First of the. They're ahead of the Fishermen and the other team in Pennsylvania by 1 point.
Yeah. All right.
It's tight.
Actually, I'm gonna go into.
How much extra time are we running on?
Just a few minutes. Only 5.
Oh.
5-6 minutes.
All right.
All right. We'll go into conference because that's easy.
Yep.
All right. For conference, the Tampa Bay Lightning have clinched a playoff spot and the President's Trophy.
Oh, that's old news.
I know it is. As they currently are 58-14-4 at 120 points. Boston has clinched the playoffs. They have 101 points, 46-20-9. Washington is third. This is for the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
Washington, is third at 44-24-8 at 96 points. The Islanders are 44-25-7, 95 points. Toronto is 44-25-6 for 94. Pittsburgh is 41-24-11 for 93. And Carolina is 42-26-7 for 91. Oh, you guys messed it up. We're doing so good there. Montreal is 40-28-8 for 88 points. Columbus is 41-30-4 for 86. Philadelphia is 36-32-8 for 80 points. Florida is 33-30-12 for 78. And here we go into teams that have been mathematically eliminated, being Buffalo at 31-34-9 for 71. Also at 71 points is New York Rangers at 29-32-13. New Jersey is 28-39-9 at 65. Detroit is 27-38-10 at 64. And Ottawa is 27-43-6 for 58. Going to the Western Conference, Calgary is first at 47-21-7 for 101 points and a clinch in a playoff berth. San Jose is second at 43-23-9 and 95 points with a playoff berth. Winnipeg is third at 45-26-4 and 94 points with a playoff berth. Vegas is fourth to 42-27-6 and 90 points. Also at 90 points is the fifth place Nashville Predators at 42-28-6. St. Louis is still in the playoff hunt.
Holy cow.
40-27-8 for 88 points. Dallas, 88 miles an hour. Dallas is 7th at 38-31-6 for 82 points. Colorado is 8th at 34-29-13 for 81 points. Minnesota is 9th, 35-32-9 for 79. Also at 79 is the 10th place Arizona Desert Dogs at 36-33-7. Chicago is 33-32-10 and 76. Edmonton is 33-34-8 for 74. Vancouver is 13th at 32-34-10 for 74. Anaheim is 14th at 31-36-10 for 72. And LA is 27-39-8 for 62. Last place in the league is still your Ottawa Senators, and Detroit has passed Los Angeles to move into 29th in the league. You dumb sons of bitches. Alright. Where we at? Oh, we're still 4 minutes ahead.
Oh well.
Oh well. Unless you could fly through your standings.
Fly through my standings, eh?
Yeah, I mean fly.
Alright, let me see. Pull up ECHL here. Let's see what we got here.
Alright, let's see. For wild card right now in the Eastern Division, nice job. Conference, Carolina and Montreal both have the wild card spots. With Columbus 2 points out of it and Philadelphia 8 points out of it. In the Western, Dallas and Colorado both have the wildcard spots. Minnesota and Arizona are 2 points out of it, both. And Chicago, believe it or not, are still in the playoff hunt, are 5 points out of a wild card.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, Chicago and St. Louis have rebounded nicely from the season, haven't they? Along with Vegas.
Yeah, no kidding.
That is just unreal.
All right, go ahead, quick.
By ECHL standings, the Cincinnati Cyclones are first. They're going to the playoffs and have won their division. The Florida Everblades are in second. They're going to the playoffs and have won their division. The Newfoundland Growlers, who are going to the playoffs, are in third. The Idaho Steelheads are going to the playoffs and have moved up to 4th. The Tulsa Oilers are going to the playoffs in 5th. And they have moved up to 5th as the Toledo Walleye have dropped down to 6th. Toledo is also going to the playoffs. In 7th is your Orlando Solar Bears. They are not officially yet going into the playoffs as they're in 7th. Adirondack Thunder is in 8th. 9th, however, is the Utah Grizzlies. They are going to the playoffs. 10th is the Manchester Monarchs. And 11th is the Fort Wayne Komets. And in dead nuts last is your Greenville Swamp Rabbits.
Attaboy Luther.
22 wins, 38 losses, 3 overtime losses, 3 shootout losses. 22, 38, 3-3. They're doing it right.
Better be. All right, is that all you got?
Unless you want me to do AHL standings.
Sure, make it fast.
AHL standings. Let's see what we got. Let it get loaded up now.
Today, Junior.
Loading. It's loading.
Oh, jeez.
League overall.
And
here we go. Oh, junk. Wow. Because, wait a minute. Because the AHL goes by win percentage, there's only 2 teams going to the playoffs. The number 1 Charlotte Checkers and the number 2 Syracuse Crunch. Bakersfield went down to 3rd. Chicago moved up to 4th. Rochester's in 5th. Bridgeport's in 6th. Grand Rapids is in 7th. San Diego in 8th. San Jose in 9th. And Iowa's in 10th. Holy crap. Let's see. For our division, Manitoba's in 18th. Rockford's in 21st. Milwaukee's in 22nd. Texas in 23rd. Holy crap, that's tight.
Kidding.
Wow. The difference between Rockford and Texas in win percentage is 0.015%. It is close. And then in dead nuts last is the San Antonio Rampage. The last team in the league is the Binghamton Devils with a record of 24-37-6.
Oh, jeez.
Losing it.
No kidding. All right. On this day, is that all you got? Sorry.
Oh, that is all I got, but the last thing I have to say that I forgot, the Griffins are hosted by the Iowa Wild tonight at Wells Fargo Arena at 7 p.m. Eastern to wrap up their road trip. Nice. Don't want to miss it.
No kidding. All right, on this day, March 25th, in 1982, Wayne Gretzky reaches another scoring mark once considered unreachable when he becomes the first player in NHL history to score 200 points in one season.
Holy crap.
He finishes the night with 203 points and ends the season with a boiling temperature of 212.
Nice.
In 1924, the Canadiens defeat the Calgary Tigers 3-0.
Wow.
In Game 2 of the final, played in Ottawa, to become the 1924 Stanley Cup champions. Georges Vezina gets a shutout to help Canadians win the Cup for the first time since the formation of the NHL in 1718. In 1943, Busher Jackson scores the first overtime shortened goal in Stanley Cup playoff history to give the Boston Bruins a 3-2 win. In 1951, the Detroit Red Wings forward Alex,
hold on, I know his last name, I forgot how to pronounce it.
1951.
Alex it's Del Chivo, something like that?
Del Vecchio,
that's it.
Plays his first NHL game, and rookie goaltender Cherry Shawchuk earns his 11th shutout in the season for a 5-0 victory against the visiting Canadiens. The Red Wings become the first NHL team to reach 100 points in a season. In 1962, Bobby Hall becomes the third player in NHL history to score 50 goals in a season. Alright, in 1972, Hall joins Gordie Howe as the only NHL players with 600 goals when he scores 226 remaining to give the Blackhawks a 5-5 tie. And despite allowing 5 goals, Boston goaltender Gary Cheevers extends his personal unbeaten streak to 32 games, 24-0 with 8 ties. Nice. In 1980, Pierre Jockstrap LaRouche, I don't know, something French. Scores his
French
49th
name.
and 50th goals on the Montreal Canadiens 8-4 victory against the Blackhawks at the Forum, becoming the first player in NHL history to reach a 50-goal mark with 2 teams. He gets number 50 when he scores 25 seconds remaining in the third. 4 years later, he scores 53 goals with the other team in Pennsylvania. The other team in Antarctica.
Exactly.
In 1995, Scotty Bowman becomes the first coach in NHL history with 900 regular season victories.
Just a few.
When the Detroit Red Wings defeat the Vancouver Canucks 2-1. The win gives Bowman an NHL record of 417 with 236 ties. Pairing it up. Speaking of Vancouver, except this wasn't Vancouver. In 2000, Pavel Bure of the Florida Panthers scores twice in a 4-2 win against the Canadiens. It's his 89th goal of the season for the Bure brothers, Pavel and Valerie, who played for the Calgary Flames, breaking the single-season mark set by Bobby Hall and Dennis Hall, who combined for 88 in the 68-69 Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh my.
The Bures finished with 93 goals, 58 for Pavel and 35 for Valerie. 2004, speaking of the Panthers goalie Roberto... 2004, Panthers goaltender Roberto
Luongo
makes 42 saves in a 3-2 loss against the Hurricanes to give him an NHL record 2,219 for the season. He breaks the record of 2,214 set by Felix Potvin of the Toronto Maple Leafs in the 96-97 season. He finishes the season with 2,303 saves. In 2018, the Rat ties the NHL single-season record for overtime goals when he scores 28 seconds into overtime to give the Bruins a 2-1 victory against Minnesota Wild. It's his 5th OT of the season. Goal of the season. Tying him with Steven Stamkos, Tampa Bay, Jonathan Toews of the Blackhawks, and Al Kaching of the Canes. Could not care less. All right, now it's time to go on to trivia. Go ahead.
I'm up first, or you up first?
Considering it's on you right now, you're up first.
All right. My trivia question. It's a good trivia question, but once I give you the hints, it's a cream puff.
Great.
My trivia question.
So he says.
Who in the history of the NHL
I don't know.
has stopped the most penalty shots in the playoffs for one career?
Stopped the most penalty shots
In the playoffs.
in one career.
Yeah.
There can't be that many penalty shots in the playoffs to begin with.
Born January 29, 1965 in Czechoslovakia, he's 54 years old, 6'1", 166 pounds, catches with his left hand.
So normal.
Yep. He was drafted 199th overall by the Chicago Deadhawks in the 1983 draft. And holy crap, what a draft steal that was. Because, let's scroll down here. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, dude, this dude played a long time. He played from the 1980-81 season all the way down to the 2010-2011 season. 30 years.
Holy hell.
For a goalie. In the 1990-1991 season, he played with the Chicago Deadhawks, along with the 91-92 season. And I forgot to start that stupid timer again.
Woo!
So you got a minute 45 on the clock.
Aw, hell.
And then he was traded. Here's your big hint right here. From the 1992-1993 season, all the way to the 2000-2001 season, he played with the Buffalo Stifle. In the 2001-2002 season, he was traded and played with the Detroit Redwings that season, along with the 2003-2004 season, and was traded to the Ottawa Politicians in the 2005-2006 season. Only played 1 year there before being traded back to the Redwings in the 2006-2007 season and the 2007-2008 season. There, he would have his NHL career come to an end, as in the 2009-2010 season, he played for some Czechoslovakian team in a Czech league, and in the 2010-2011 season was the very last year he played. It was in the KHL for some Russian team, and that was the end of his goaltending career.
I don't know, what was his initials? DH, so that makes it Dominik Hasek.
That is the correct answer with, I ship you not, 22 seconds left.
I was just kind of letting you drag it out. I was like, when you said Detroit, I'm like, all right, it's Dominik Hasek, but I was like, I'll let him finish.
Oh, it's a good thing he did, because he landed right on 22 seconds, right on the money.
Could do that again, even if I tried.
Yep. All right, you can't script this.
Well, maybe. All right, here is my trivia question. Where is it at? Great, now I lost it. Oh, here we go. Who has the most shootout goals in a single NHL season?
A single season, eh?
Single season.
Oh my.
He is currently 35 years old, still plays in the NHL. He's 6'3", 227 pounds, left wing, right shot. He was drafted first overall in the 2001 draft by the Atlanta Thrashers.
Oh,
He is Russian. He's from Mother Russia.
come on. Who went first in the 2001 draft? I should know that.
I don't know why you're asking me. Oh, yeah, that's right, I know. His current statistics are, he has played 816 games in the NHL, 417 goals, 399 assists, 816 points, 516 penalty minutes, not counting this year because I haven't put this year's stuff in yet. He has played in 32 playoff games, 11 goals, 16 assists for 27 points, and 31 penalty minutes for the NHL. From 2000 all the way through 2011, he has played on the Russian international team for the World Cup or the Olympics or the World Juniors or whatever. He also did in 13, 14, 15, oops, excuse me, and in 2015 for, who is this? Oh, for the, in Sochi. He has been to 6 All-Star games, 3 for the NHL, and 3 for the KHL. He played for the Thrashers from... You got a buckle 5 still, so you got lots of time.
Yep.
He played for the Thrashers from 2001 to 2010. And in 2005... 2004, 2005, and part of the 2005-2006 season he played in the RSL, which is I have no idea what that is. And then he traded to the New Jersey Devils and played for New Jersey from 2009 through 2013, where he did a split between the KHL and the NHL during the lockout. And then he played for the SKA St. Petersburg team from 13 to 18. And then hopped back to the NHL.
Oh! The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Ilya Kovalchuk.
242.93 it took you.
Holy crap.
Man.
You have every right to smack me for that.
No, not really.
I would have gotten double smacked if I would have got that wrong.
No, not really.
2001 first overall draft. Thrashers, I combined my hints together. That's how I do these questions. Combine your hints together. Thrashers, first overall 2001. Russian League came back this year. Once you said came back this year, it all connected together. I'm like, oh, Ilya Kovalchuk, that's it.
Well, I knew it would. That's why I was going to say that's my last hint, and I wasn't going to give you his initials.
Yep.
Because saying that was pretty much giving you his initials.
Yes.
So.
How many?
What?
How many shootout goals does he have in a single season? In what season?
11.
Oh my.
In the 2011-2012 season.
The Dominator, for the most penalty shots stopped by a single goaltender in the playoffs in one career is the Dominator, is the total number of 4.
Not bad. Considering it's playoffs, so you don't really get many penalty shots in the playoffs.
He stopped all 4 of them.
Nice. All right. Well, there might have been 5, but who knows? Probably not.
Yeah.
All right. With that, it's time to move on to watching NASCAR and
drinking beer.
That's right. All right, for the NASCAR, they were at Martinsville Speedway for the 70th annual STP 500 on the .526 mile asphalt and concrete paperclip for 500 laps, which was 263 miles or so. Your pole sitter was Joey Logano. And the race took 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 54 seconds with an average speed of 78.158 miles per hour and a margin of victory of just under 0.6 seconds at 0.594. Brad Keselowski won the race for his 29th victory in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. Prior to the start of the race, the following cars dropped to the rear of the field. The number 32 and 51s had backup car. The number 24, 77, and 52 had inspection failures. There was 6 cautions for 56 laps. There was an incident with the number 34 of, I want to say that's either Michael McDowell or Curtis Boucher, but Boucher's in 37, so that means it is the number 34 of Michael McDowell. And then there was the end of stage 1, and then there was debris in turn 4 shortly after that. Then there was the end of stage 2, and then there was an incident between the number 13 of Ty.
My brother is Austin. I don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Dylan.
And number 24 of William Byron in turn 4. And then the number 36 had an oopsie of Jeb Burton in turn 2. And then the number 15 of possibly Ross Chastain. No, yeah, I was right. I deserve a free dinger for that. Had an oopsie in turn 1. There was 4 lead changes among 3 drivers: Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, and Chase Elliott. Logano led the first 5 laps of the race. Keselowski led an ass ton after that. And then Chase Elliott led 49 laps, and then Keselowski led some more for a total of 446 laps. I think he may have led the most in the race. So, Brad Keselowski won. Chase Elliott was second. The Shrub was third. Fourth, Ryan Blaney. Fifth was Dennis.
The Bettis. Hamlin.
Sixth was Kevin.
Happy Harvick.
Seventh, Clip.
With a P. Boyer.
Eighth was number 19 of...
The Shrub.
The number 19 of...
Oh, I thought I heard you say 18.
No.
19 is Martin Truex Jr.
Marty McFly. 9 is Double A. 10th is Suarez. 11th was Austin.
I don't deserve to be in the playoffs, Dylan.
12th was Big Bush. 13th, Ty Dillon. 14th was Bowman the Showman. 15th was Paul Menard. 16th, Ryan Preece. 17th, Bubba Wallace. Kyle Larson, 18th. Joey Logano, 19th. Who was your pole sitter? Matt D. Burrito Special was 20th. 21st was Chris
Boucher.
22nd, William Byron. 23rd, Ryan.
Rocket Man Newman.
Flying Ryan. 24th was Jimmy
Johansson.
25th was the number 17 in the Fastenal Ford
of Recce, half the field, and the snack bar, Stedhouse Jr.
That's right. 26th was David Reagan. Daniel Hemrick was 27th. Lanny Casillo in the Buckshot Jones 00 car was 28th. 29th was Matt Tifft. Eric Jones was 30th. Michael McDowell 31st. DJ Kennington 32nd. Corey LaJoy 33rd. Oh, my dad came up with a nickname for Corey LaJoy. Comfort and Joy.
Oh, nice.
For Corey LaJoy. Comfort and Joy. 34th, Ross Chastain. 35th, Jeb Burton. And bringing up the rears is Cody Ware in 36th. Your Stage 1 top 10 was Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Eric Almirola, Dennis
The Bettis, Hamlin,
Ryan Blaney, Clip Boyer, Joey Logano, Daniel Suarez, The Shrub, and Austin Dillon. Stage 2 top 10 was Brad Keselowski again, Ryan Blaney, Dennis the Menace Hamlin, Chase Elliott. Oh, he wasn't in the Hooters mobile, was he? Oh. Did I say Daniel Suarez in the 19? Martin Truex Jr. I still can't get used to it, apparently. Yep. Martin Truex Jr. in the 19. 10 was the Eric Almirola. Kevin Happy Harvick was 7th. 8th, Clip Boyer. 41 of there's Daniel Suarez, and a 22 of Joey Logano. Oh, yeah. So, next week's race is at Texas Motor Speedway on March 31st at, I don't even know. I think it's 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Eastern on Fox, the
Big Boy Network.
Race 7 of 36. Time to go to Fantasy. I didn't forget this time. Fantasy here. Alright, so I picked Chase Elliott. Andy picked Dennis Hamlin. Richie Rich picked Kyle Busch. And Mitt picked Kevin Happy Harvick. So I got a point in Stage 1 and Stage 2 for finishing in the top 10. And then I also got 5 points for finishing on the podium at the end of the race for a total of 7 points. And 23 overall. Andy had 1 point in Stage 1, 1 point in Stage 2 for finishing in the top 10 for a total of 2 points overall in the race. And he is also at 23 points overall. Mitt is at, he got 1 point in Stage 2, and that's it. So he got 1 point overall. He's at 22 points. Oh, yeah.
It's great.
It's great, isn't it? And then Richie Rich is bringing up the rears. He had 1 point in Stage 1, but he at least got 5 points at the end of the race for finishing on the podium with the Shrub. For 6 points overall, he's at 13 points. He needs to win or something to catch up, because, woo, he's getting his ass paddled at the moment. Alright, so here's the order. Well, my dad already picked. He picked Kevin Happy Harvick for Texas. And then it'll go Mitt, and then me and Andy are both tied at 23 points, but I finished better. So that means Andy gets to pick first, so I get to pick last. So we'll come back to that next week. Time for who had that number. I will go. Actually, no, you can go ahead again.
All right, that works. All right, my who had that number. I've got a tricky one today.
Great.
It's good.
Here's my I'm ready face.
Exactly.
Bite me.
Today's key number.
Who had the number 69 for one race in a NASCAR season? Oh, Jesus.
And it was my dad.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
And then somebody comes in and giggity.
My key number, today's key number is the number 29.
Oh.
It's not 69, it is 29.
Kevin Harvick.
That's it.
All right.
Who had the number 29 in the 2006-2007 season for the New Jersey Sinners?
Jeez, you love going to that team.
I know. This is my 4th guy I've done from it, I think.
I know, and you haven't even hit every other team yet.
I've worked my way backwards. Who comes after New Jersey? Is it Minnesota?
I don't know.
No, Montreal. Montreal's after New Jersey, so
I don't know.
I'll be doing that next. So this guy
says that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing New Jersey again. Sons of bitches.
Yep. Born October 1st, 1981, age 37. Born in Stockholm, Sweden. 6 foot, 195 pounds. Defenseman, left-handed shot. He was drafted 221st overall. Oh, I couldn't have gone one more.
Oh, you think they go to 222nd?
In the 2001 NHL draft. Speaking of the 2001 draft.
He went last in the 2001 draft.
By the Washington Capitals. So, his stats, well, not stats, but from 1990 to 2000, all the way to the 2005-2006 season, he played for a bunch of different foreign leagues. In the 2006-2007 season, he was traded to the New Jersey Sinners and played there all the way from 2009 to 2010. Then in the middle of that season, got traded to the Thrashers from 2009-2010 all the way to 2011-2012. And in the middle of that season, all the way until the 2014-2015 season, was traded and played for the Chicago Deadhawks. That's a good one. And at the beginning of the 2015-2016 season, all the way to the 2016-2017 season, played for the Dallas Lone Stars. In the middle of the 16-17 season, was traded to the Ottawa Politicians and played 51 games for them then. In the 2017-2018 season, and in the middle of that season, played 1 game for the Philly Cheesesteaks in the 2017-2018 season. He is currently a free agent right now. He was number 29 for the Devils, 29 for the Thrashers, 27 for the Deadhawks, 47 for the Stars, 29 for the Politicians, and 29 for the Cheese Steaks. With 30 seconds left, his initials is J-O. Not OJ, but J-O.
Simpson?
No,
Does he have a white Ford Bronco?
No.
Okay.
15 seconds. J-O.
J-O, Japers.
Defenseman is currently a free agent.
Currently a free agent. Great. That means I know exactly who it is.
Yup.
I don't even know.
The correct answer for my Who Had That Number today is Johnny Oduya.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's who Johnny Oduya is.
Yup.
Gee, I didn't even... Frick.
He's been playing for about 19 years. He's still a free agent right now.
Yeah, time to hang him up, buddy.
Yep, pretty much.
Alright, time for my Who Had That number. It is NASCAR, because I like to stick with the theme of NASCAR.
Yep.
This one is a sort of cream puff, I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Alright, I'm ready to get it right in 0 seconds. Here we go. Starts the timer, then says the question.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Who drove the number 2?
Number 2.
From 1979 through race 20 over the 1981 season.
Holy crap, that ain't no cream puff.
Oh, it's a cream puff.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Rusty Wallace.
He didn't hop into the number 2 until 1985.
Oh, screw this.
Piece of junk, isn't it? Woo! He first drove in NASCAR in the 1975 season for 1 race, 1976 for 2 seasons, 1977 for 1 race, 1978 for 5 races, and then 1979 he started driving the number 2. It was a blue and yellow car.
Really?
Yes. He didn't get his first win until the 1979 season.
Wow.
And then in 1980, he won 5. In 1987, this driver won 11 races.
Holy smokes. Burning down the house.
His career went from... I won't give you that yet. He also won 9 races in the 1990 season. Won 6 races in the 1993 season.
Oh my.
Yes, ma'am. He has 22 career poles. Not even joking.
That's nice.
He has raced in 676 races, 281 top 5s, 428 top 10s, and has led 25,684 laps. Yeah. After the number 2, he went and drove in the... Oh, what number? What number was it? Oh, I don't even think it says this year. Alright, let's go with that then. He drove the number 15.
Really?
Also blue and yellow.
How much time do I got left?
You've got 30 seconds. Here's a big hint.
Okay.
He has 76 career NASCAR wins.
And
his driving career is from 1975 to 2001. Great timing on the music there. Where he ran only 1 race in 2001. For Richard Childress Racing. Had a great nickname. 3 seconds.
is it Kyle Petty?
Out of time.
Son of a gun.
Get over here.
I had no idea that he drove the number 2 that late, whatever his name is.
What does that say?
Holy shit! Oh!
Dale Earnhardt Sr. Oh, it's great, isn't it? Hey, don't get around my mic. Alright, bend down. Alright. Hey. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's a good smack right there, boys. That was a good one, too. Gotta admit. I thought when I said 2001, he ran one race, I would have gave it away.
Dang it. Yep, now it just did.
Well, duh! Oh, somebody's
PO'd. You got that right.
Cause, okay, here's an easy give. He drove the number 3. Oh, Jeff Gordon? No, obviously.
Yeah, I could have
So I was trying to, like, stray away from not saying the number 3. I was like, I don't want to say it because it's a dead-ass giveaway. So that's why I was kind of pointing to everything, you know. He drove for Richard Childress, had a great nickname. I should have said the Man in Black.
Oh, jeez.
That would have gave it away, too. The Man in Black. Oh, it's great, isn't it? The horror. Well, we both did good. Neither of us got who had that numbers today. So I don't know if that's good or bad, to be honest. Alright. Stay on the table, you damn pen. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching this episode of the IHN Show. We certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like down below and then subscribe to our channel so we be up to date with new video releases. Hit the little bell icon to be notified when we upload a new episode. Oh, excuse me. If you'd like to download the podcast, it is on Apple Podcasts, and if you have Android, it is on the Podbean app. Download that, and then you can go to the search bar and type in IHN Show, and it pops right up. Bloop, just like that. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, it is at IHN Show. Easy and simple. Surprisingly, nobody has taken that username till now. If you'd like to help us make the show better and easier for us to produce, and in turn be more productive, please support us on Patreon. Link to that down below. If you'd like to contact the show, it is ihnshow@gmail.com, and that will be in the description and on the outro screen, along with our link to our Patreon page. If you'd like to start a conversation in the comments, please do so. We're just request there is no mean or vulgar language.
Racism, politics, and sexism is not allowed.
Didn't even have to tell him this time.
I know. I was aware that time. Finally,
he was waiting.
I was waiting.
It would have been funny if you would have jumped the gun. Like, all right, buddy, listen.
I was thinking about it.
Oh, I'm thinking about it. We have to get a sound effect of your dad doing that too. Oh, I'm thinking about it.
Yep.
Gotta be funnier than the Dickens.
Yep.
Just use common sense before you type. We are here for just good fun. All right, white flag is in the air. Do you have anything to add? Oh boy, here we go. Uh-oh, grab the Santa hat.
Yep.
Not even in the shot. Woo! Oh, I didn't even miss. He missed the camera shot. Oh well. All right. Races on the backboard. IndyCar at Barber Motorsports Park at 4 p.m. Eastern. Race 2 of 17 of the season on Sunday, April 7th on NBCSN. The
was it now?
NBCSN.
The Little Boy Network.
And then NASCAR at Texas Motor, not World, Speedway. Sunday, March 31st at, oh, I think it's 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Eastern. Race 7 of 36 on Fox, also known as. Have a great rest of your week. SOB.